Hi, my name is Justice. In this video, I'm going to be talking about papers and canvases. This is a white piece of paper. Granted, a digital white piece of paper, but a white piece of paper. If we zoom in, we see whiteness and nothing else. Now we can go over here to canvas. I think this is funny, by the way. We can go over here to canvas and we can change the color of this paper. Let's make it pink. This is a pink piece of paper. So this is a lot of variety here. You can choose different colors and there's nothing really special happening. So one of the new things in Rebelle 5 is there are now colored pieces of paper. And what that means is right here, this little icon, it's a square and it's got some dots in the middle of it. This means this is a colored paper. So you can see the default color right here. The default color on these types cannot be changed. So here we're going to start off looking at one of these colored papers, one of the more extreme ones, and I have it selected already, but I'm going to show it to you here. So we have the Yucca Rough, and these are in our exotic ones. You can see Yucca Rough, EX29. We have deckled edges turned on, and we're going to click OK. All right, so you can see here we have all this texture, all this nuance, all these variations in the color, in the grain, in these creases and valleys and roughness. And this actually affects the way that the paint goes on the canvas. So I wanted to demonstrate that for you quickly. So we're going to use watercolor. Let's lay down some blue and yellow and red, and I have pigments turned on here so you can see the colors mixing beautifully. And you can see already how much this is affecting where the watercolor pools, where it goes and it pushes and drains and moves. I'm going to choose the blow tool, and I'm going to blow this paint a little bit so you can see it moving across the texture. We're going to jump to a different canvas. I like this EX13 crumpled, and it's going to immediately change the feel, the emotion, the style of the piece. Let's push this over here. You can see the color is moving inside of the grain of the canvas texture. Let's choose one more here. I like this one right here, CA03. This one has a lot of personality. Again, it changes the style, it changes the feel. There's so much that you can do with this. Let's add a little water here. The diffusion uses these textures, and so does the nanopixel technology. So here, if I jump over to visual settings and I go down, you can adjust nanopixel here. This is on and we zoom in, you're going to see how this affects these edges. So the AI is going to use the canvas texture to help build out an intelligent guess on what's supposed to show up here. And it does such a brilliant job. So we're going to turn this off, wildly different, turn it on, and we're going to adjust the paper texture down. We see almost nothing. And let's zoom out so you can see this a little bit better. And let's put it back to where it was, right around 6 on both. I have it slightly higher than I might use it. This just makes it a little bit easier to see without being overbearing. So you can see in Rebelle 5, just like Rebelle 4, the platform of the textures and the paint and all of these, they build on each other. So they provide you so much depth that you can use these like you would actual media in the real world. So you're buying these papers from the website, you're getting that canvas a million times over. You're not having to buy it, but you're still getting the enjoyment, the pleasure of using that, the textures, the richness, all the value of that surface over and over and over again. And that is something that's lost in other programs. So it's something I personally really like about Rebelle. Now, if you want to get more papers, you can click here on this Get More Papers button. It'll open up the website, and you have a list of all the different papers here. And then you have the papers bundle over here, which there's a great deal on. I believe it's roughly about 30% off. So you can grab that one or try these out individually. Now, when you download from the website, in order to import, you can go here, File, Import Assets. That's Control-Shift-A. And all you do is just go over here. I have a couple here. So Exotic Smooth, that's Canvas Set 3, Exotic Rough. Let's choose Exotic Smooth. We're going to choose Open, and it's going to prompt us to restart, unless I have these already added in. So I'm going to go through some of these different papers, and you can see here I have a whole bunch. And as we go through here, you can ask questions about which one is which one in the comment section, and that is fine. But I'm going to go through a little quicker. So I'm going to do Control Z. This is going to go through without me having to go into the Canvas menu. I've selected all of these already. This one is mulberry, which is one of my favorite fruits, my favorite berries. This one's really beautiful. I like this one. Our different canvases. One of the things you want to keep in mind when you're going through these is that visual settings adjusts how much you can see these. So canvas visibility, so paper texture, if we bring this up a lot, it's going to make a big difference. All right, let's go back through some of these with this turned up higher. Let's bring paper texture up. All right, you guys, if you have questions about the different canvases, textures, how these things work together, feel free to put it in the comments section. And either I or someone from the Rebelle team will respond to you and answer those questions. All right, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.